Welcome back, NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me to another episode of Music with Nick. Today, I'm super excited. We got a new marathon lined up of some acoustic masters here that I looked up the artists, and I wanted to thank Jeff T for this marathon, for sponsoring the marathon. Thank you so much for making the video happen. And I do have some musicians here that I'm familiar with, not too much, but Dan Fogelberg I did a couple of weeks ago. We're gonna do Stars from his album Home Free, that is from 1972. Then the epic Moody Blues singer Justin Hayward, we're gonna do Forever Autumn from the best of the Moody Blues, and I'm quite sure I might have heard the song before, but I don't remember exactly. But we'll find out. This is from 1997, the compilation. Then we're gonna do some Nickel Creek, the Lighthouse Tale from the album Nickel Creek. This is from 2000. We're gonna do Toad the Warwick Sprocket, Throw It All Away from the album Coil. It says the Wet Sprocket, Toad the Wet Sprockets and the Warwick. Okay, this is from 1997 as well. And then we're gonna do Orleans Let There Be Music from Let There Be Music 75. All right. So let's get into it. Thank you so much again, everyone who's new to the channel. If you enjoy one of these artists, maybe watch the video, give it a like, give it a dislike, maybe subscribe, whatever you want. But let's give it up for Dan Fogelberg first. All right, go.
Stood out in the rain, let it soak me down before I called you. I called you. Didn't see me there, hidden by the rain beneath your window, but I saw putting on your face before the mirror on the wall, dreaming that the looking glass was me, catching your fondest gazes, living through your fickle phases. I love you, and it's getting easier each day to weep about you, harder every night to sleep without you. How many years must I be driven by this dream of love with you?
Man, it's so nice when music is that good. Beautiful harmonies, the guitar's beautiful, everything just like, oh man, it just flows so well. It's great. This guy is just so good. And I'm sure I said that in the other video. It's just a pleasure to listen to, man.
Spend my dimes on phones, trying just to talk, but you don't answer. Let it ring. Spend my nights alone, catching falling stars to give to you, love, they're just for you. 4 stars fall every time a lover has to face the truth, and far too many getting easier each day to weep about you. Harder every night to sleep without you. How many years must I be driven by this dream of love with you? With you. With you.
Beautiful. Wow. Oh my God, I loved it. It just like I love to play this guitar right there. Oh no, it would basically so hard when it's mirrored. This one, this is my electroacoustic that sounds just like that with the steel strings and man, that's why there's so many guitars, because every guitar sounds so different, and I love the electroacoustic. I mean, also the acoustic. Here, the classical one. But this was what stands out here for me is the vocal harmonies. I don't know if he was doing them with himself, like in the recording studio, or somebody else live, but very reminiscent of, like, of course, Crosby, Stills and Nash, and or America, or even like Simon and Garfunkel. Like, I just love bands who explore that. It's a beautiful thing to harmonize with vocals, and this was just, the recording was so crisp and so clean and beautiful. Great. Now this next one, oh man, I love the Moody Blues. I've known the Moody Blues pretty much since I was like a teenager. My mom, I'd heard basically everything I could get my hands on by Pink Floyd, and but it was also very limited. I had, like, the last five. I could never get my hands on the early Pink Floyd because it was so rare in Mexico. So you could basically get like Wish You Were Here, Dark Side of the Moon, and so forth, The Wall. But I was like, hey, is there anything else that I can listen to? I asked her that is like Pink Floyd, and she's like, well, you could check out the Moody Blues. And I was like, okay. So I went to the record store, and of course they had only one album by the Moody Blues, the best of, and that's the one that I listen to. So this is, I don't know if this is the same album. Let's see. Okay, so the year might be right. Tuesday Afternoon, Nights in White Satin. I think I've of course heard this, and then it must have been, I don't know, 20 years since then. So I'll consider this as I've heard it before, but I would not remember what it is. But I would like to do this because it's just I just know this is going to be wonderful. So let's just listen to this, and if I remember it, I'll let you guys know. Here we go. Forever Autumn.
The summer sun is fading as the year grows old, and darker days are drawing near. The winter winds will be much colder now you're not here. I watch the birds fly south across the autumn sky.
No, it's funnily enough that I don't remember it, and I'm looking here at it's song number 12. I mean, I did have a very good attention span as a teenager, but I mean, I think, I don't know, maybe there's 17 tracks on there, and I was not as in like obsessed with Moody Blues as I was with Pink Floyd. So I might have like I was very much in love with Nights in White Satin and Tuesday Afternoon, but that's pretty much like I don't remember this, or maybe it's just I didn't hear it enough to remember. But yeah, I have no recollection of the song. Crazy. I wish I had, but no, because it was a really, really marvelous time. But okay, let's keep going. Just wanted to get that clear.
Sky, and one by one they disappear. I wish that I was flying with them. Now you're not here. Like the sun through the trees, you came to love me. Like a leaf on a breeze, you blew away. Through autumn's golden gown, we used to kick our way. You always love this time of year. Those fallen leaves lie undisturbed now, 'cause you're not here. 'Cause you're not here. 'Cause you're not here. A gentle rain falls softly on my weary eye.
Great song. This instrument doesn't, it sounds like a flute, but I think it's a quena. A quena is a South American instrument. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like a quena because I was in this folklore band and we used to play like South American, like folklore. Like El Condor Pasa and stuff like that, Moliendo Café and stuff. And we would play like this flamenco type rumba guitar. And we had this guy who would play the quena, and that's the flute that they use. And, you know, in the, like in that part of the region of South America. I could be wrong, but it sounds very similar. Let me know if I'm right.
My weary eyes, as if to hide a lonely tear. My life will be forever autumn, 'cause you're not here. 'Cause you're not here. 'Cause you're not here. You're not here. 'Cause you're not here. 'Cause you're not here. 'Cause you're not here.
awesome. And I love his vocals. Like it sounds so fine. So I'm looking this up. But if I take too long, then I'll just give up. But it says here the instruments. Because sometimes you can just, look up an album. Forever Autumn. No. Let's see. So this was not even on a... Oh, this is War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds. Wow. Let's see. No. Oh man, it's just taking me too long. I'm sorry. Let's continue with the marathon. But yeah, let me know. Maybe you know the trivia way better than me. Maybe my ears do fail me here. But okay, next one is Nickel Creek from Nickel Creek. The Lighthouse Tale.
To warn the sailors on their way. I'll tell a story, paint you a picture from my past. I was so happy, but joy in this life seldom lasts. Keeper, he helped me warn the ships at sea. We had grown closer till his joy meant everything to me. And he was to marry a girl who shone with beauty and light. And they loved each other, and with me watched the sunsets into nights. And the winds crashing around me, the sand slips out to sea. And the winds that blow remind me of what has been and what can never be.
Wow, that playing from the I don't know if it's a mandolin or a banjo. But it's I looked it up and it's credited here for Chris Thiel, banjo, mandolin, and then lead harmony vocals. And then they also have, for some reason, because I was gonna mention the violin, but they have it listed here as violin and fiddle, which is kind of weird because it's the same instrument, just applied in a different musical way. Like violin is usually classical music, and a fiddle, they call the fiddle when it's more like folk, I guess. But it's the same instrument, 4 strings. It's a violin, but really cool sound. I love this. Really good, really beautiful.
He prayed for a safe return. raging storm had turned. He watched her ship fight, but in vain against the wild and terrible wind. In me so helpless, as dashed against the rock she met her end. And the winds crashing around me, the sails that sound to sea, and the winds that blow remind me of what has been and what can never be. Then on the next day, the keeper found her washed up on the shore. He kissed her cold face, that they'd be together soon, he swore. I saw him crying, watched as he buried her in the sand. And then he climbed my tower, and off the edge of me he ran. And the winds crashing around me, and the sails subside to sea, and the winds that blow remind me of what has been and what can never be. I am a lighthouse, worn by the weather and the waves. And though I'm empty, I still warn the sailors on their way.
Man, beautiful. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Jeff. This is a really cool marathon so far. I love all the acoustic instruments, all the singing that's very harmonious. Really cool. I'm enjoying this. Give me just one quick second. I'm gonna do something really fast. All right, and we'll continue now with Toad the War Sprocket from the album Coil. Thanks again so much, Jeff, for this awesome experience. Really cool acoustic music, and I love it. Really awesome. Let's continue. Here we go.
Take your cautionary tales and take your incremental gain and all the sycophantic games, and throw them all away. Burn your TV in your yard and gather around it with your friends and warm your hands upon the fire and start again. Take the story you've been sold, the lies that justify the pain, the guilt that weighs upon your soul, and throw them all away. Tear up the calendar you bought and throw the pieces to the sky. Confetti falling down like rain, like a parade to usher in your life.
cool. Just a different. I mean, you can really notice that it's from the 90s, you know, the sound of the music, the style. It had a more like almost had a little bit of a country vibe, you know. But I love the lyrics, you know, of like just letting things go and stuff. I love the solo, man. Really cool, like just short and sweet, but meaningful. And but as this is just such a cool marathon because it is very acoustic. I mean, yes, there was a little bit of distortion, but it's still very sweet and digestible. Like my best example is always like you could play this to any person or child, and they would be like, you know, because there's some music where like people are just like, whoa, okay, hang on a minute. This is just very easy to listen to and very positive, you know. I mean, I liked his voice. I liked all the instruments. Very cool. So far, very satisfied with this marathon. I hope you guys as well. Now, the last one is Orleans, Let There Be Music. And this is from the 70s, 75, way back. Let's check them out. To the 70s. I mean, first of all, the vibe is so positive, like the let there be music and then let it shine it through like the sun and the message. But what I loved about this track is, okay, first, and I always get this wrong. I say slide and everybody else. Everybody in the comment section, it's a pedal guitar. I've never played a pedal guitar. Or like, I don't know, I think they call it a, pedal guitar, or I don't know, something. But what I love, the first solo, beautiful. Then they go into like this really cool melody together, just like in thirds. And they play like this harmony guitar, and then the other guy takes a solo. It's like, oh my God, you know, just creativity at its peak. That's what I say. I'm loving this song. I mean, all of them have been amazing, but this one has won me over, honestly. I guess it's the rocker in me. I've never considered myself a rocker. I would always be like, what is a rocker, you know? I've always considered myself a musician. That's it. Because even when my friends would, like, you know, when we were in bands and they would like paint themselves and stuff, I would just, you know, have long hair, a t-shirt and some jeans. That's my look, you know? Yeah. Even in metal bands, I always looked like a 70s hippie. Really cool. Like Cliff Burton a little bit, you know, like that kind of mindset. Okay, let's go back.
Let there be music. Let it shine like the sun. Let there be music. Everybody's got to have some fun. Let it shine like the sun. Let there be music. Everybody's got to have some fun.
Yeah. Great marathon. Thank you so much, Jeff, for this. This was really awesome. A lot of different styles. I mean, yes, there was some acoustic work, but all a little bit different from each other. And some newer stuff, some older stuff, really well-rounded marathon. Let me know, guys, what you thought of this. Please, I always love when you guys, you know, like cheer on the, you know, the people that do sponsor these marathons. I think it's a beautiful thing when you're like, hey, good work, Jeff, you know, great list, you know. I love to see that. So I hope we can keep that, you know, we keep doing that, and you know, just like thank each other for everything, you know, that's being done here. It's a lot of fun, and it's great discovery. So thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you guys for watching this. You know, I know these marathons can get pretty long, but I hope they're entertaining. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.